dead? Is it alive? Did it ever live? Can it ever live? We'll get into that after 11:30 on Times Radio tonight. I'm also seeing images from Tehran as well at the moment. It's what now? Quarter past. In fact, no, it's quarter to 2 in the morning in Tehran, and we are seeing images of thousands of people still in the central square there, paying their respects to the now former supreme leader, Ali Khamenei. Thousands of people have been lining the streets across the last couple of days and will continue to over the next couple of days. Khamenei was killed by a US-Israel strike in February, of course. The funeral was expected to take place in March, but was postponed as the war continued. Let's speak to Sina Azadi, who is the Assistant Professor of Middle East Politics at George Washington University, also the author of Iran and the Bomb, the United States, Iran and the Nuclear Question. Sina, thank you for being with us tonight. How do we fit what we are seeing, what I'm seeing tonight now, crowds of thousands of people in Tehran, how do we fit that and understand it about how the population feel more generally about this regime?
Look, the majority of the population, I would say, is very angry with some of the things, many things rather, that the Islamic Republic has done to them. But I'd say that, I think that's 80% of the population, 75 to 80%, I'd say. But there is still a 20%, 25% that is very much committed ideologically, materially, and financially to the Islamic Republic. And these are the people, and when you think about the population of Iran, that is 93 million people, 20% of 90 million people, that's a lot of people. So these are the people that are coming out, they're showing their allegiance to the Islamic Republic. And I also think that the Islamic Republic is doing its best to show more of what's happening, to show to the country, to the majority of the population, that they still have a strong, class of constituency. They want the outside world to see this.
And is that real? Is it working? Are they sort of able? Is that demonstration of power rooted in something real, and is it convincing people?
I can't look. I live in Washington. I can't really say, but based on the conversations that I have, look, the death of Ayatollah Khamenei made him a martyr. I mean, look, everybody dies at some point, and his death in the month of Ramadan, which is the holiest month of Muslims by the Americans, in his office, along with his family, I think for the Islamic Republic that tries to create symbols of martyrdom, I think that's the best way to show that the Islamic Republic is still committed to its original ideals. However, I would also say that the death of Ayatollah Khamenei is a moment of transformation for the Islamic Republic, because the original revolutionaries or the first generation revolutionaries are no longer there. And the new generation is quite different from the original ones that were strongly committed to its ideals.
Yeah. Where is Mojtaba Khamenei?
That's a good question. We don't know. I mean, we know that the security forces are doing their best to hide his place. I've seen in Iranian media that they've said that the security officials have even rather advised against releasing an audio clip, let alone video, to ensure that foreign intelligence agencies don't pick up anything on him. I believe that they're waiting for the conclusion of the talks with the United States. We also have to keep in mind that the Israeli officials had said publicly this week, actually, that he will be on their target list. So they have every reason, actually, to hide his place.
Yeah, clearly. What do you think? We're seeing hundreds of thousands of people here, aren't we? We're also seeing hundreds of countries sending delegations to this funeral. How do you how do we kind of use this moment as well to reflect on not just how Iran and its people think of itself, but also how the world thinks of it?
Well, as I said, they really like to portray this as a kind of as a sign that Islamic Republic is popular. But when we look at the delegations that are coming, they're mostly from Iran's neighbors. Ironically, Saudis, I was rather surprised that they sent a delegation at the deputy foreign minister level. And clearly, this is a sign that they want to mend their relations with Iranians after this war. At least I didn't see any European officials attending. So again, it's mostly Muslim nations that are Iran's neighbors. I saw another interesting scene where the son of late Ahmad Shah Massoud, along with a Taliban official, was in Tehran paying respects to Ayatollah Khamenei. So again, this is kind of an attempt to show that the Islamic Republic is still popular, strong, and resilient.
Okay. Sina Azadi, thank you for your time tonight. Really appreciate it. Sina Azadi, who is the Assistant Professor of Middle East Politics at George Washington University and the author of a book called Iran and the Bomb, the United States, Iran and the Nuclear Question. Okay, we'll keep our eye on Tehran. It's quite fascinating, actually. And I assume this is the thing that's going to sort of go through the night. I guess not dissimilar to how... I mean, we shouldn't be surprised by that because we've seen that before. It happens when presidents lie in state. It happened when the Queen lay in state, didn't it, here in the United Kingdom? A sort of 24-hour procession of people coming to pay their respects. That's happening in Tehran tonight over the body of the former Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei. In the meantime, let's turn our attention to Venezuela next. We're going to speak in a moment to somebody who has been literally working through the rubble to try to find survivors. Quite an extraordinary story from the front line of that disaster. It's on Times Radio next.